and Turismo 7 and Time Attack Tuesday. So last night we had Money Making Mondays. Went through quickly how you can make money on this week's race and get faster. Well, now it's about actually getting higher up on the grid, better position, a few more victories, we could say. And that's going to require a good time attack. So Time Attack Tuesdays, we need to get somewhere around 157 here to have a good time. Let's see, global ranking is a 154, so we at least need to get into the 150s club. So we're at 201 after only one lap of practice. Clearly not enough to be a proper qualifying lap. So let's jump on in, get our time up. Hey, Ronan saying he feels a first coming our way. Thank you very much. If it's not a first, it will be a thirst. Let's, because we got Thirsty Thursdays, I guess, coming up. Oh, okay. So let's restart that. Starting us off right in a corner. Let's get brake balance, try it out at 2. Get back on the throttle nice and early for this long turn. Hey, Dano, the Texas Ranger himself. Welcome, buddy. Thanks for making it in. Starting off with some time attacks. That needs to be a much faster turn through there. Daniel, good evening. Thanks for making it in, folks. Really appreciate it. We'll get to the YouTube versus subscriber races in a little bit. Maybe we'll do just time attack tonight and then jump into YouTube versus subscribers and get into an official race, weekly race tomorrow. But first we need to set a proper lap time. For those that were there last night, you saw we started off in 14th and the back of the pack is oh so violent. We need to really get up into about a top 5, so we need to shave 3, even 4, ideally 4 seconds off that time. Alright, so we got that time turned down just fine. We're still right behind one of the world's fastest here. So at least we've nailed that very important turn down. Not using the meta car here, it'd be the BMW. Want to continue to use this fabulous, wonderful 911. Really gets on the throttle early there, and that's what's got him taken off, so really need to perfect that section. Lots of work to do on that section. Then here you just have to have faith that you'll stay on the track because you need to get on the throttle really early. And is our time better? Well, we've shaved off a second. Let's see if we can shave off another second on this lap. Alright, so struggling behind our own time here. So let's start that over. Let's not run a whole lap. PS4 controller still being completely wacky. There we go. We should have a little more speed going to turn 1. Hey Daniel, thank you very much for watching the video on winter driving, and well, that's what happens whether you're on asphalt or snow. You slam the brakes down, you're not going to get any rotation. You just removed all chance of getting through the turn, and with the amount of trail braking this track has, let's try +3 and still stay on the track nonetheless at +3. Let me know in the comment section what brake balance are you running and on what car. Also, what would you suggest for the Porsche 911 for brake balance for this track. Hey, Chris J, welcome in Out of This World Gaming. Welcome back. Thank you guys so much for making it back in. There we go, gaining time on our other lap. We can stay out of the weeds here. Hey, L412, welcome back in. Super Doofus, the general manager himself. Oh, if we catch that, we are done for. Struggling with the 911 here, and I don't feel like the +3 helped. By Daniel, what do you mean by the whole family is here? Fill us in, buddy. All right, so heading down the straightaway here. Let's gotta get underneath 2 minutes. Miss the apex and you completely miss your time. So let's just take it a little slower and aim for, oh, the JCCR family, absolutely. I was wondering more if your kids were watching with you. Not that I wouldn't have to really watch my mouth. I don't think I swear. All right, so I'm fitting in the seat just barely here with the earphones. I am struggling away. Maybe I need to avoid Maguire for the week, or put in a good amount of work into this time trial. Shaving a second off, though, will at least have us start in a position higher than 14th. Mind you, everyone else's qualifying times will also increase. So one way or another, you gotta put the work in. All right, we'll have to try to make up the time, so we're behind our 2-minute time. Turn the car faster at +5. Let's give it a try. Okay, Dano saying the 2 sides of your RPM meter. Let's see how, oh, the little dots, yeah, how much angle is on the vehicle. Turn-in feels nice here. +5 because we're braking late. Yeah, so then we can kind of trail brake and still get some turn in. Yeah, I always brake late. That is a crime of mine. why the Porsche is ahead of the BMW here. My Porsche stayed on the track and isn't resetting. That is weird, a little ghosting error there. Or brake early, yeah. Hey, Rumble Strip Rentals, welcome. Welcome back. Looks like this is going to be a much slower lap. Let's take another crack at it. Minutes almost flat. I'm not sure. I'm really struggling to perform even at that 2 minutes. Okay, the world speed driver here really cuts through that section. Early drop into 5th gear. Really took that turn quite well when I got the 2 minute lap. If only I could do all the turns on this track like that. Is it just me, or with the +5 the car's sliding across the track? Must be some other variable, because I don't see how the two would be connected. Alright, now of course when you're doing practice laps, do play around with the brake balance, find what you're comfortable with. Finding it a little easier actually at +2 for me. Rumble strips, the lobby will open up quite quickly. I'm not going to do more than 2, maybe 3 more laps here, because I think it's going to take me quite a bit of time to get under 2 minutes here. Maguire is, I love the race, but I'm just pretty darn slow here. That ghost is, I believe, messed up and in the wrong place. That I really did follow quite closely, but no, it's just not resetting yet. Oh, there I needed more trail braking. I really need adjustable trail brake, because I need 2 for part of the course, or even 1. And then I think we all need to ideally be able to play around with our trail braking, our brake balance as the race goes on. Let's try +1. We'll try early braking and coast through the turn. Less trail braking, more prior braking. Good for late breakers. There we go. Easy catch. Slow in, fast out. Phil, I like the sound of that. You're 100% right. I forget it at times. Often. It feels slower to go in slow and out fast. You're absolutely right. It sets up the next straightaway. So +1 probably is going to give me my best lap here. Get this up to 140, make sure we don't shift too early. And now 5th all the way down the straight. There won't be any use of 6th here. Start braking at the 50. There we go. There we go. I can just keep it on the road. I had to let go of the accelerator pedal just to keep it in between the navigational beacons. Taking on the track as an amateur rookie racer, hoping this will help out other amateur rookie racers, and giving a chance to those A+, A, and B drivers to give us tips and tricks, to do a little coaching and mentoring, practice their teaching skills. Are we in the 150? Yes, we made it down to the 150s. Fantastic. Last lap, and then it's off to lobbies. We'll be set up for a quick Wednesday race with chances to get somewhere near the podium at least. Oh, here we go. Boy, were you ever right, Phil. In slow, out fast. Huge difference here. Much faster. You have a chance to drop another ½ second on this lap. Maybe a little more. Oh, 103.8, much faster. Now let's nail this. Question is, did I cheat that turn too much? Oh no, it passed. So this will be maybe into the 158s if I don't eat this wall. Oh, that was close. We'll have lost some time there. Should be another 159. But lesson learned, play around with the brake balance and you will get faster laps. You'll find what your comfortable spot is. You'll probably learn on a bigger track like this that there's sections you need to be running maybe +5, other sections +1. All right, official wall sniffer. That is an interesting name, Dano. Here we go. Let's get down to it. We'll now be doing the lobbies versus... Sorry, we'll go into lobbies. We're going to do YouTubers versus subscribers. I must be banging my headphones a little too much against the sides of the new play seat here. And where does that put us? Still far away from the A drivers on the racing team running, wow, Dark J running a 156. That is quick. Very, very quick. Philness running a 157.3, extremely fast. Whew. But the 159.6 should get us at least middle of the pack in our league, and middle of the pack gives us a chance. If we climb 3-4 positions, it gives us a chance to get a podium. And let's jump down to the lobbies. Get on ready. Get your PS5s warmed up. Load up time. So Time Attack Tuesdays, we were able to drop. We were at 159.6. Before we had a 201.6. We dropped 2 seconds with the, what was that, maybe 6-7 laps that we did. Ideally, you'll want to do about 20 laps to really get a proper qualifying lap in and give yourself a much better chance at staying in your category of racing or move on up. The goal is to learn and grow, and it's to get better every week. So far, we're only 15 in the chat, so I think we're going to be fine tonight with 12. Last night, we had maybe a few too many newbies. Yeah, I'm happy. 2 seconds for, I don't know what that was, 6 laps. It's a good happy medium between not doing anything at all and really overworking it. Let's start with Watkins Glen. I picked the first one. I'm the host. Oh, no, look how the controller just keeps moving on to the left. That's that quality PS5 controllers. Whew. I go through one of these in less than 12 months. 4 laps at Watkins Glen. Let's create this room. Hope to see you all there. First come, first serve, I guess. And we'll let the person who finishes in first decide 2 things, the next race and if we move into a 16-car lobby, or if they like the smaller lobby, less cars on the track. And let's see, we got a whole lot of JCCR racers here. We'll need a few subscribers, so formal credits. That's great. Bren N, fantastic. So it's not just JCCR racers. Super Doofus, no worries at all. Savage Badger, welcome back, friend. And 20 speed, Bren N. What is this? 6. This must be the full 12. Yeah, that's the full 12. Don't forget, don't be silly like me and be stuck on. Oh, I'm not stuck on hard tires tonight. Good. Had the right tires on. Oh, Beecham won. You came over from Philness stream earlier today. Right on. Thanks for dropping in. Much appreciated. So I'm just going to throw out some kindness into the world. Good to see everyone again. Let's do our... I am still a beginner. After 1 year, I consider myself maybe beginner plus, we'll say. And I'm going to do my best to have a nice, clean race. But let's have a good, clean race. I wish everyone good luck. Have fun. Am I too late? Knight Rider Jim, no, you're not too late because we have people who are new who don't have a safety rating of S. So get ready to take the spot. Jump in really, really quick. And everyone else has an S rating. We know the Savage Badger, so he's fine to stay with his B rating. No problems there. And Hafley, let's move him on down and see what his safety rating is. If he's an E safety rating, or a C even, well, that won't bode well, but he's an AS. He's more than welcome here, so S, it stands for the safety rating, SR. S is the highest rating. A is the second highest driver speed that can exist. Let's get JCCR a noob. JCCR a noob, just watch out, keep your radar on and make sure you watch what's going on around you. I know I also need to do, that's advice for myself as well. Pablo, sounds good. I think there's, well, are we 12 or are we 13? Heathrow has never raced with us before, so jump on in. 12 spot has been made available. Sorry, Heathrow. Maybe when we open up a 16, just getting in the regulars. And I want to start in on the lobby. JCCR Racing. Hey, welcome, Pablo. Make it on in, my friend. Good evening. Great to see you all, and thank you, a special thank you to the members. If you're a membership of this channel, you're essentially a race team sponsor, helping to sponsor this channel, so thank you very much for being my sponsor. And also, thank you to those that caught the horrible weather driving conditions how-to video over on Johnny's Car Care and Reviews. All right, so we got Jay Rizio who's made it in. Do we have Ronan? Ronan's made it in. Good, so we've got most of our regulars. And whoever finishes first can decide if we open up a 16 lobby. And you can also decide the next race, because the winner chooses the next race, and we're going to be pitting the JCCR team versus the subscribers. So slower racers at the top, faster racers near the bottom. The Savage Badger, I believe you're a D rating, so I'll put you up with me. And Devious Daniel, I think, if I recall, is also a rating similar to mine. There we go. Savage Badger, what was your rating? Alright, let's bring you down for just a moment and see where you're at. Hopefully we can see you by putting you in third. Okay, so you're a D rating, so good. D raters at the top, followed by the Bs, then the As. Let's get ready to race. Good luck, everyone. Have a clean race. Keep your radars on. And a brake balance, I think, for this race, 2. 1 or 2 is probably going to be your best bet, unless you're really good at trail braking. I am not. It's just a matter of becoming very refined with the foot, because even on +5, you can't just smash that brake pedal to the metal, all the way to the floor, in other words. I shouldn't actually have put myself in first for this race, because I know this race. It's not one of the ones that I have usually ton of difficulty with, but I guess I'll be bunny tonight. I'm going to be driving with 2 feet, of course. Right foot for the gas, left foot for the brake. No time to waste, switching over the right foot over to the brake. There we go. Phil had given some excellent advice saying you're better to go in slow so you can come out fast, come out early and fast. And the rotation on 2 is nice. 1 or 2 I think is a nice balance. Happy medium for the Porsche 911. Any more of that turn and the back end would be sliding out, having caught the outside dirt, the loose traction. Alright, so Watkins Glen here, we're going to want to really slow down prior, not a lot of space to trail brake here. So we'll do all our braking prior. Once we get to the apex, back on the throttle at the 100. Quick little brake session, down into second. Ideally, I guess we want to coast, no braking through there. Oh, missed the apex. That's going to be disastrous. That should cost us. That's a half-second mistake. I'd say at least a quarter of a second. And let's fly down the track. Brake hard, last minute turn in, and we overbrake. That would normally be a penalty. Oh, Pablos, room is still full. Okay, I thought I had made space for you. Next race, buddy. Let's try to get you in. You might have to run 16, because it looks like 12 are pretty much all regulars. So I guess now we're up to about 14 regulars, and that means 2 newbies on the channel each night. Not bad, we'll make friends this way, but I'll have to finish first to choose to go into a 16 lobby, I guess. Let's see if I can pull this off and get more people in. Because if the winner chooses to stay in a 12 lobby, I will respect the winner's choices. The pros are starting to catch up. The gap is shrinking down. Getting a second. Cross on over. And yes, they are catching up at the 100. Quick little brake sesh. Accelerate out of that turn. Let's try to full throttle it here in third. Okay, so I shouldn't have started myself in first. That was unfair. Sorry, team and competitors. Mind you, if the Savage Badger passes me, that's going to be a win for the subscribers and a loss for the JCCR racing team. And the Savage Badger is derated, but he is quick on this race because he's keep holding second. Holding second really well. L412. Very fast driver behind him. Hasn't passed him yet. Woo! You gotta have faith there when you get right before you get to the apex marker. Just need to start pushing down that accelerator, doing a little pedal to the metal action. And L412 actually with the fastest lap at a 147.2, so I think he had maybe a little bit of traffic. He had to find the right time to pass Badger. There we go. That's finally caught the apex properly there. Ooh, that was a slow showing on the last turn, and we got L412 right behind us. Alright, we kept 2 tires on the bands, maybe 1, probably down to 1 tire there. Let's see, can we hold off for an entire lap? Mr. L412 himself. Whew. 4th, quickly down to 3rd. Oh yes, L412, we're going to finish up this race in good, proper fashion with you right behind us, looking for the time to pass. Stalking your prey here. Followed by 20 Speed and then the Savage Badger. Alright, let's go through in 3rd. Oh, I think he's got me right here. He's going to pop up on the right. And we pulled off a 147 there. Not bad. Super Doofus saying so many on the team now. We're going to have to take turns racing. So I finished first. I'm going to pick the next race, and I am going to bring up the lobby to 16. Yeah. You know what? We did a thing! We haven't finished first against these legends in a while. Of course, I did start myself first on a race that I do know pretty darn decently. Dano's shown me the ropes here several times, as well as Philness and Dev. So, did I cheat? Maybe a little. Did I win? Definitely. So that is a win for the JCCR race team. L412, thank you very much. I'm going to write right here, starting new lobby. And it was JCCR team for the top 4, I guess. No, Rumble Strips, the Savage Badger pulled off 3rd on this race. Despite his D rating, he did extremely well. And we had JCCR, a noob, though, in 4th. So, yeah, of the top 4, 3 of them were our JCCR racers. So let's get the next lobby going. It won't be long, folks. Load settings, so it's never very long because I've got it already loaded up. 4 laps, and I guess I'll pick the next race. And why don't we do Death Chicken Seaside, 4 laps. Actually, yeah, let's do 4 laps, especially with 16 A racers starting from the complete back. It already is a huge challenge. It's already a whole lot of work to make it up to the top. And let's see, Brennan is in, fantastic. Pick your car, folks, and once you picked your car, make sure you do have those softs on, the racing softs, not comfort soft. I've done one of these races before, if I recall, in comfort soft, and I couldn't figure out why I kept sliding off the track at like my regular speeds going through the turns, but there you go. JCCR noob, thank you very much. So I'm going to put myself lower here on the grid. Oh, well, I'm already starting in 5th, so that works. That's true. Okay, so 5th, we've got JCCR Ronan. Let's get Ronan a little lower here. Let's get Devious a little higher here. L412 is quite quick. Let's definitely put him behind me. Formal credits. I believe JCCR West is quick. Quite quick. Dano, let's move you up a little. Ghost 503. I can't remember. I think, yeah, you're the fake D. You're actually at times I'd say a good A or a very fast B. So we found out your secret, my friend. Savage Badger, we'll move you up. And who is Floki Cody? I guess we'll be keeping an eye on Floki Cody. He's got an S rating, so we'll trust his D, because he's worked hard enough to get his safety rating up. So Floki, you're going to be bunny for this race. With JCCR Devious behind you. The Savage Badger, sorry. The Savage Badger will put you up, but I want to keep an eye to see how fast you actually are. Are you a fake D? We'll find out. Cali Auto, you need to go up. 20 speed needs to go up. So almost done, folks. We'll get this race started in just a moment. Bren, it's your birthday today. Happy birthday, Bren N. Out of This World Gaming. Folks, give Out of This World Gaming a present tonight. It's easy, it's simple, it just requires a tiny bit of your time and some kindness. Go over to his channel, Out of This World Gaming. It's amazing, it's a great channel. Hit the subscribe button to as many videos as you can right before bed, and then just let one of his playlists run all night. Most of us have unlimited internet anyway, so it doesn't cost you anything to do them this solid. So it's the birthday boy. That means you can start right under podium despite being an A racer. So there we go. Let's get this. Beltrain, safety rating in A, so we'll keep you at the bottom. And let's try it like this. Yeah, so happy birthday, Out of This World Gaming. He's got a great YouTube channel and quite a big following, if I recall correctly. Something like, was it quite a few? I'd have to go check it out, but I thought it was over 10,000 subscribers. And just let one of his playlists run all night tonight. So here we go. It's Dragon Trail. I need to get back to going through the death chicken at 125 to 127 miles per hour. Lately, I've been having trouble to go through there at 117. So who knows? I'm going to be driving like a D driver here, or I'm going to be driving at a very fast C. I don't know, but I do know I'm in 5th behind Bren, so I've got the perfect teacher behind me. And from recollection, Formal Credits is definitely a faster racer than I, so the only thing that's going to get me moving up on this grid is safe, smart driving. So just because you can go through a turn faster than the car in front of you does not mean that gives you the right of way to just push through them. We've got no ghosting on here, folks, so keep the contact to 0, please. I guess I'll be following my Porsche buddy here. Oh, sorry. Just caught you on the radar there. There you go, you'll be passing me. I'm going to leave the track out nice and open there for, actually now I'm defending it by accident. Sorry, accidental contact back there. I saw last minute on the radar and I pulled left, but I think it was too little too late. Oh my goodness, there's traffic in the chicane. Some people made it through. Good job, Beltrain. Good job. Woo! People naturally went into a yellow flag moment. Everyone slowed down. But I did not see what was coming up. Hey, Viking Gaming, you legend. Welcome. Good to see you again, mate. Come on and join the races if you so desire. Should be room. Yeah, great to have you in. Oh, it's nice when bigger YouTubers take time to check out the smaller YouTube channels and give them a hand. Thank you very much, Viking. Alright, that's about as close as I want to get to someone's rear end. I could smell the exhaust fumes at that distance. And full throttle through here. If you get your line right, you will not be letting go of the accelerator pedal. And if you eat too much of that apex, these are elevated apexes, and if you get off to the decline side of things, you're going to decline your lap time. Oh, that was a bad showing. Last minute braking. That was in fast and out really slow, but we got to go in slow and come out fast. Oh, okay, 113. That was slow, but we made it through. And Super Doofus is going to be working on Bren N's car. Looks like Super Doofus is talking about making him a birthday livery, or a livery on his birthday. Well, Super Doofus, mine's coming up in February. No, I kid, Super Doofus, and I tease, you already do so much for the JCCR racing team. Well-earned role of general manager. Alright, so at the 100, let's get down onto the throttle. Is it too late? Nope, it seems just about right to... Oh, we don't want to be on the other side of that elevated candy cane strip. Caliato with driving really clean, avoiding contact there. He could have easily just given me a little tap, and I'd have been speared into another stratosphere. And it wouldn't have been a spear. He could have basically knocked me over by spitting at me, or maybe even just looking, staring at me for a period of time. Try to take him on the other side here. He's in first, so I gotta let off the throttle so I don't spear him. It was his line, not mine. All right, we made it through in the 120s, so a major improvement. Last lap we're at 113. That's the line we want to take, but now we can just take it faster. Place seat is doing great. I can feel when the tires are starting to lose traction. I really feel it. The unit here, the Thrustmaster TGT2, is really good at communicating when you're starting to lose traction with the tires, but I couldn't feel it in my junkyard wood setup. There's just too much flex in the wood, and I couldn't drive one hand. The thing would just start to shake me, do the death shake. Almost like driving a Jeep, some Jeeps at highway speeds. Not all Jeeps have the death wobble at highway speeds at 120, 130 kilometers an hour, but some Jeeps definitely do. It's not pleasant, and it's borderline unsafe. And we are in 6th. It looks like we're holding 6th. Much easier to keep control when we stay off the elevated section of that candy cane. Here, where do we start braking? I'd say about 125. It was a little early. I think we can maybe squeeze 100. Start braking at the 100. Squeeze it pretty last minute. Oh! Tried to get through there at a much faster speed, and my car is cooked. My race would be over. Before going in, I saw 133 miles per hour, and I'm like, yeah, this seems too fast no matter what line I'm taking through here. So let's just crawl across the finish line here, and Beltran 14 with the fastest lap, running a 137.8. That is extremely quick. Well done, mate. And we got L412 finishing in first, Beltran 14 in second, and a nice bronze for formal credits. All right, so I started formal credits a little too high there. He's a B rating. My mistake. So now let's give a chance to some of these A racers who've been stuck behind all the traffic. All right, L412, you won, so you pick here. You win, you choose. Now, L4112 is, I guess that's a second JCCR win, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, absolutely. Your flow was ruined, but you still finished fourth, which is still pretty darn good. So we'll move people around actually before the next race is picked, because L412 is Mayhem's not the name of a race, it's the name of the game for a lot of these races. So formal credits, a B racer, we need to bring you down. A noob, we're going to bring you up. Devious, we're going to keep you up there. Bren, it's your birthday, you're going to stay in fourth. And let's move up some of the other drivers, move things around a little. Ronan, get you up a little higher too. Give you a chance. Hey, Fox X Music from Germany, right on. Well, what part of Germany? What region? And Dipitha from India. Fantastic. Look at that. So Dano, we can now move up as well. Let's try you up here and see how that goes. And And last race, did 20 Speed climb some magical? 20 Speed did do a magical climb from 14th to 5th. So, what is he, a fake B racer and actually a very quick A? Yeah, I think he's actually a very quick A, but it says B. But at least at this race, he was definitely a quick A. So, let's see. What race has been called? Ah, Guten Tag, yes. What race? Well, since we're not getting any news from L412, Beltram's not a regular, Formal Credits is a regular. So let's say Formal Credits, let us know what track here. Hopefully you've got the show on live and you're actually hearing me. UTI, you know what? Oh, he said Spa. Thank you, Savage Badger. Sorry about that. Oh, Spa. Spa will be nice. We haven't raced Spa in a couple nights here. Let's do 4 laps at Spa. 4 laps at Spa for our final race of the night. Let's see if the non-JCCR racers, of the subs, right now it's 2-0. Can you bring it up to 2-1? It won't be a tiebreaker, but it'll help you all gain some of that, what we call dignity, or maybe just pride points. We'll call them pride points. And JCCR Devious saying, have a good race. Good to see you all again. And let's have a clean race. Absolutely. I second that. Good to see you all again. And let's have a good race that is clean. And thank you for the clean races thus far. Yeah, buckle up. I guess I need straps for a proper 4-point harness. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4-point harness. Where's the 5-point harness? Is that between the legs? Certainly won't be across the helmet or the neck. Those aren't regions you want to strap down. All right, so we'll try out Soupy here in 6th. Let me know. Soupy's new. We haven't really raced with him in other nights, so let me know how his driving is. Is he going around hitting everyone and needs to be given the boot, or is he racing clean? Don't forget, hit that green check mark. And the Savage Badger, we need to not have him last. He's not actually a D, but is my feeling. And JCR, a noob, you absolutely can start further back. So we'll let Daniel be the bunny here. And let's get you down into, how does 8th sound? And here, Beltran, we're still waiting for you. Hit that green check mark. And if you're watching this live stream, folks, please hit the green check mark. It's going to help our community grow. With a bigger community will come, well, more friends, of course, but also, more importantly, more knowledge and more power, because the number one goal of the channel here is to learn and grow together. Some people are learning to coach better, to give advice. Others are learning the tracks, learning the cars. And then the second goal is to build community. All right, so Beltran, I think we're going to be racing without you. You've had ample time to pick out a car. Sorry about that. Here we go, folks. Get ready to put the pedal to the metal. Oh my goodness. Fox X music running 1.5 hours on the Nuremberg Ring. Whew. JCCR, 2 races won, subs 0 races, where we've been doing 4-lap races instead of 3, so we'll get in 1 less race this evening. But we definitely will be getting in a nice long race here, because it's going to be, what, about 10-minute run here? I think 2 is going to work quite well here. This is a big-time trail braking race, but with 2, I'm still going to try to get my braking done in advance. Oh, having trouble with the wire in the way. The playset was great. It came with Velcro strips to install where you want them, and plenty of cable ties. They thought of everything. They even gave extra bolts for getting your pedals bolted into the metal casing here. Oh my goodness. I caught way too much of that candy cane, so We'll have everyone coming up behind us here. We can hold fifth. I'm sure fifth is plenty here. At the top of the candies, get our braking in. Coast on through here. Letting go of the throttle just to redirect that nose. And so far the first few turns we've done relatively quickly. With the play seat now, it's great because we know when the tires, we can really feel it through the unit, into the metal frame, back, really the track. We can read the track with the vibrations from the unit here, from the Thrustmaster TGT2. So I'm really liking the play seat for that. It's also not built cheaply. It's not cheap little poles. Really nicely painted. I'm actually really happy with the play seat. I'll do a proper review of it after I put out the build. The 10 steps to building one of these. And the differences I found with the wooden playset or the junkyard sim racer setup. When you have some wood laying around or wood's on special and you don't have the $400 plus taxes to buy one of these. And a special thank you to the members, because with the members there's actually some money coming into the channel, meaning I can spend money on the channel, because if there's money coming in, it counts as a business. And I can have, and the goal of this is to run a community but also a business, and we can have that covered as a business expense. Even if you have a main job, always good to have a side business on the side so that you can have deductions for when you're using your vehicle for business purposes, an office in your house or your apartment. Businesses claim a lot of business expense, and they actually only pay tax at the end of the year, meaning their money can grow in an investment portfolio, their profits, and then they can just pay out. They can make money on their money and just pay tax at the very end of the year. It'd be great to be able to do to have that choice. I'd love to have my net salary, invest it throughout the year, watch the stock market grow it, and then just pay my taxes at the end. But it's good to have a side business so you can have tax deductions. Because otherwise, as an employee, you go to work in your car. Oddly, companies, their cars, they don't pay taxes on them, and they're deducted from their profits, from the money they take in. Whereas, as an individual, you just pay your car after taxes, so your car costs you twice as much. So they pay their vehicles before taxes, and they're actually, the payments are used to be reduced from the amount they're actually taxed on. So as an individual worker, you get the bad side of all that because you get the complete opposite. So it's always good. Start yourself a side business and get those deductions in, folks. And don't forget to invest in your RRSP and tax-free savings account. If you're here in Canada, the tax-free savings account is an incredible investment unit. Left a lot of space. I'm watching my radar, so I made sure to leave a lot of space to not bump into Brennan here. It's his birthday. Let's not ruin his race. So I need to slow down and let him tuck ahead because he had that turn. And I'll just tuck behind JCCR Ronan so he can cut wind for us. Hopefully we can stay behind him and have a quick lap, because on the straightaway, oh so important to follow someone down the straightaway. Ooh, JCCR Ronan was in slow and came out really fast. Well played. That's how you get it done. Alright, when you get the right line, you have no work. It's just easy to go up to Grandma's house quickly for those fresh, hot cookies. I call it Grandma's house because it's an old style house painted all white. Oh, I came in hot. That was last minute. Not too bad. I'm not getting completely destroyed, Brad and he's an A driver, so I feel like I'm kind of getting the hang of this track. I just need to make fewer errors. There's hope. There's hope. Folks, there's always hope. Persevere. Run your life on discipline, not motivation. Motivation will come and go. And if you only do things when you're motivated, you'll only do things half the time, at best. And sure, when you do those things, you'll feel like it and it'll feel great. But the other half, you're just not going to be progressing. Discipline is an underrated, magical art, if we want to say it as such. But it's really underrated. Get disciplined, get down to business, persevere, make some mistakes and learn from them, and whoa, sorry to the car behind me. I guess now we'll be drag racing against, that must be Jay Rizzio, because that sounds like a Mazda beside me. He's on the inside, so I'm going to watch the radar here, let him go ahead, then try to come back on him on the inside, and we'll drag race again. There we go, we went in slow and came out fast, and it paid off because now we're in quite the fun drag race, and he let me have the turn here. Gentleman driving at its finest, great example. Maybe I should have let him have the turn. I'm not sure who was a little more advanced. I think I was a little more advanced, but he was on the inside. So maybe it should have been me that slows down. I also say I think the two of us could have made it through the turn cleanly and safely, side by side. Ooh, this is going to be him passing me though. For sure. It's all yours. All yours. Go for it. Well done, Jay Rizzio. Super clean pass. And you see, folks, it's easy to boot someone off the track. Jay Rizzio just had to turn his steering wheel a little less, and I was done for. That's not how racing in the real world goes, because there is a such thing as manslaughter or third-degree murder. Because he could have easily murdered me off the track. It's not the point of racing. The point of racing is discipline, skill, and having fun. It's not supposed to cost you $1 million every time you step on the track or drive onto the track. Oh. I got distracted there and ran over all the posts by Jay Rocketed. Oh, I've fallen from grace. How's that? Hey, adios, Viking. Thank you so much for making it in, folks. Check out Viking Gaming's YouTube channel. If you haven't already done so, give him many likes and subscribe to his channel. Now, tonight is Out of This World Gaming's birthday, so we are going to put on one of his playlists before bed and run it, but tomorrow night, do the same for Viking. Remy races, no space, and this was the last race of the night. It was the big one, 4 laps at Spa. And let's see, did the subscribers making it out? Oh, very much. Thank you, Viking. Oh, Remy. We need to figure out who's in second place and who's in third place. 2025 Amateur Championship or Rookie Championship race came down to, what was that, 301 or 302 points for first. And Remy and I both had 299 points. So we need to have a 1 versus 1 race sometime Saturday. So let's set that up. I think if the range is going to be open for a little 12 gauge yeehaw cowboy fun, I'm going to go and practice that sport. But maybe in the afternoon or Saturday night, maybe Saturday night, come, let's say 9:30, maybe I should do a special evening. I usually don't race Saturdays, especially not Saturday nights, but maybe we should have a little special race, and we do a 1-versus-1 race at first, and then open up the lobby to everyone else. Let me know what you think. You can either communicate to me directly or with Super Doofus, our general manager. And don't forget, we've got the Discord, JCCR Racing. I think we're up to about 150 odd some Discorders over on the JCCR Racing Team Discord. So come chat with us, hang out, let us know what is up and what is down. Let's see, we got last week the JCCR team got destroyed. I think the final come by the end of the week, out of 5 nights, I think we won 1 or 2. And this week, we are doing quite well. We won Monday night. We've won Tuesday night. So subscribers, make it on back. See if you can win the rest of the week, because it's only Tuesday. There's 3 more nights left. So let's see, by the end of the week, will it be the JCCR team? Will it be the subscribers? Stick around to find out. Yes, good night all. Ronan, thank you so much for making it in. Always making it in. I don't know if you've ever missed a night. It is pretty darn impressive. Night Rider Jim, Ronan, thank you so much. Daniel, thank you for the livery. I'm loving the liveries, folks, that you guys are making for the JCCR team. Don't forget to change your oil. Just like in the real world, being clean is part of being disciplined. Get up, make your bed. Things I learned in the Army. Get some early morning success. Get up, make your bed, take your shower, do a workout. It will wake you up, especially if you can get that heart rate up. If you haven't done so in 20 years, maybe take it easy at first and ease into it. But get that heart rate up, get your metabolism up. A cold shower, like on the military base when, I don't know if there's ever any hot water, maybe for like the first 100 people that take their shower, but get that cold shower in the morning. It's going to get your metabolism up. Your body's going to be making some sort of special proteins. I was watching Dr. Hubbard. I can't remember the proper terminology, but it's going to be a good time. And Tom Hayden, right on. Thank you, Tom Hayden. Yeah, if you want to start up a lobby, get her done. Have a fun night. I wish you all the best. Thank you so much for this livery. So if I can share a little bit of positivity and kindness into the world, I can say, folks, discipline is key. Have a side business. It's good to have a good stable income from your first main source of revenue. But after you've worked 40 hours, there's still a lot of hours in a week. And a side business doesn't have to take an extra 40 hours in a week. It can be 5 hours in a week, 1 hour, 10 hours. It's your business. Set it up. So find, ChatGPT ideas for low cost entry fees for businesses, because businesses, they get so many advantages. Businesses pay their taxes at the end of the year. So all the money they make, they could have invested in a portfolio throughout the year and be making in good years, 20% interest. In bad years, you can also lose 20% interest in a portfolio or more. But nonetheless, you're making that money throughout the year. Your car is an expense. So instead of paying your car after taxes, you make $2,000, and after making $2,000, you have $1,000 left over for a car payment. Well, here it's the opposite. So do consider having a business. They should teach all this in school, but they don't. And I wish you all the absolute best. Thomas Hayden saying, yes, a solid side hustle is always awesome. I do small engine and welding some weeks. And you do that on top of your 9 to 5. Yeah, and then you want to make sure that you declare if you're using your vehicle, 50% of the time for business, track it all, and then 50% of your payment comes off the money you make, that you're not going to be paying taxes on that. So just small business it all the way, folks. God bless. Godspeed. I wish you all more cars and more power. I certainly hope you get to put the pedal to the metal on a car that you love sometime real soon. If it's not in the real world, that's still my favorite way to race. And if you do check out Johnny's Car Care and Reviews, that's where we review real world cars. And we're long-term reviewing. I won't go through the names of all those vehicles because it's Bren's birthday. So happy birthday, Bren. Take care. See you again soon. And as always, Godspeed, everybody. Stay positive.